everybody's a clown. The good times never end. Beth and Greg are here, spinning tales to cheer. Relax your ears, let's make it clear. The day's been long, you've been kicking ass. Now pass the mic, we'll make this last. You're just one of us, raise a glass, my friend. Grab a drink, settle in, let the good thoughts blend. The bar is always open for us, come on dear. Go grab a beer, let's take it from here. It's been a long week, you fought and you won. Now kick back, crack a cold one. The night's just begun, we're singing loud with a grin ear to ear. The bar is open, there's nothing to fear. Beth and Greg are crooning, keeping spirits high. Laughing through the night, under neon sky. The jukebox hums, the stories never end. In this bar, every stranger's a friend. You're just one of us, raise a glass, my friend. Grab a drink, settle in, let the good thoughts blend. The bar is always open for us, come on dear. Go grab a beer, let's take it from here. You're just one of us, raise a glass, my friend. Grab a drink, settle in, let the good thoughts blend. The bar is always open for us, come on dear. Go grab a beer, let's take it from here.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. It's just Greg and Dorian over there because Beth's downstairs dying at this point. She caught what I've got, the flu. Let's go, Hunter. Beth is in the chat, though. She's kind of surviving. Jonathan, what's going on? Will, what's going on? So, solo night. Lots of talking for me. It's totally fine. We got a lot to talk about. It's going to be fun. Holy shit. This flu, though, I'll give you an update on the flu. Flu sucks. I don't know if it's the flu or if we got one of those fucking weird COVID strains or something like that. Because people at work were trying to tell me, oh, no, the flu is 5 to 7 days. You've only had it for 4. Motherfuckers, I've been sick since Tuesday. And every night I have I sweat. I go through fever dreams. My back hurts like I got kicked in the fucking beat up in blood sport. Fucking dying over here. Slav, what's happening? So we're going to do this. I'm hot now, just thinking about it. This flu, though, it's a bitch. It's a chest cold flu. I think it is COVID. I don't know. I didn't have COVID like this. I got that COVID shit like 5 years ago, and it was like super easy. Right? I don't know. Fuck. Christian Gray, that's his name. I couldn't remember his name. Christian Gray. So I figured he could fill in. He's kind of quiet tonight. He's a dick anyway. Into weird shit with the ladies, but we'll figure it out. So first things you can do is go out and like, subscribe, hit that like button if you don't mind. Also, remember the little all messages thing so we can all chat together. Alex, what's going on? So you guys know I'm going to be reading the chats a lot tonight with you guys because it's just you and me. It's just us. It's we the people. But I've got some stories, some good ones, some kind of distressing, a distressing one, a weird one from Trump. I was like, what the fuck? And then we've got Penisgate. You guys heard about Penisgate? It's fucking retarded. I don't know, dude. But real quick, I want to show a video of my dog, Lucy, because this is the time of year when everything on the ground is dead. It was 80 fucking 3 degrees today. A week ago, it was like 30. Some bullshit like that. So this is what my dog Lucy looks like after 4 minutes outside.
Did you do to yourself?
We have a white dog, by the way.
How did you get in that amount of mess in like 4 minutes? Huh?
So that's Lucy, if you guys haven't met Lucy.
Oh.
I was perturbed. She rolled around in the dirt, in the grass, and the grass is super dry and fucking, we're not allowed to water our grass or anything here. Tyler, what's going on? You are a Penisgate, Tyler? Fuck, what's happening? Thanks for joining, you guys. Again, I'm on a solo mission. Beth's in the chats. She will chime in when her brain allows her to. Penisgate does have that something to do with Billy Boy. No, this has to do with the Olympics. the 2026 Olympics, which is fucking hilarious. But before we get to that one, there's a couple of other quick stories I figured I'd show you. Little things have been bouncing around the internet, right? First one, this one's kind of fun. So this video, do I have it? Yeah, I've got it right here. Is to Japan, they don't fuck around, right? If you get in trouble in Japan, I've never been to Japan, but I know they just have like zero tolerance for people being fucking crazy, right? And they've got this like sushi roll kind of like wrap that just puts you in, right? And this is a perfect video. So there's this dude, there's longer videos. I was trying to find a couple of them. I found one earlier and I just kind of forgot about it. And then I found these two videos and I just kind of put them back to back. But basically the cops will just take you to the ground and then they bring out this big wrapper and they roll you up in it. And then they just fucking carry you off, put you in a police car. So I thought it was kind of fun. Yeah, they just kind of tuck you away like a little crazy roll. Like a little crazy roll. My favorites at, it's the shrimp tempura roll. And then there's just the video of they had just tripped him, taking him down, and then they just roll him up in this like blanket. I think it's one of those like suicide prevention kind of cloth type things. And then they just tucked his ass in the back of the car and drove off with him. Hilarious. Fucking love it. Why not use those more frequently? This dude, so that guy was just running around like in Japan in like a super, I don't know if it was Tokyo or some shit like that. Just being like super annoying, right? They've got an immigration issue going on there too. And it wasn't a national that was doing that. Let's put it that way. So anyway, it's good. Fucking roll them up. I love that shit. A Samantha Guthrie update. Let me put my glasses on. I cleaned my glasses before I came on. Still got some shit in them. But I've got a Samantha Guthrie update that I'll read to you guys real quick. So the news over in Arizona, somebody sent a new, these things are disgusting. Somebody sent a new message to one of the local media places. KOLD, which I don't know where that is. That's not like a Phoenix one. KOLD has received a new message via email tied to the Guthrie case. The FBI is currently reviewing it. That is all we can say right now. A reminder, our newsroom was among those that received the initial alleged ransom note. Here's the statement from PCSD. The FBI and Pima County Sheriff's Department are aware of a new message regarding Nancy Guthrie. Investigators are actively inspecting the information provided in the message for its authenticity. While this is one new piece of information, the FBI and the Pima County Sheriff's Department are still asking anyone with tips to contact the FBI. Goes on from there. So there's really nothing new. The son put out a message yesterday afternoon, evening, something like that, out on Instagram again, saying, "Hey, we still haven't heard from you. We really need to hear from you." I swear to God, I know you need to be peaceful and you're supposed to do all that shit. I don't know how I'd feel about that, quite honestly. I think personally, you want her safe return, of course, but it's almost a week now. I think they missed the first deadline on like fucking the other day or something like that, Wednesday or something like that. The next deadline is Monday, or the stakes go up or some shit like that. But mom has like all these health issues that need medication. So I was thinking about that. If somebody abducted her, this is me speculating, somebody abducted her, and they happen to know anything about her having a pacemaker, having medical, like, say, prescription needs, like, for her heart. Like, she has to have this medicine or she'll fucking die within 24 hours. That's what they originally said. Like she's like super dependent on some medicines. Is there somebody that has some sort of medical training that's got her, right? That could keep her alive? I don't know, dude. It's fucking weird, right? So it's just I don't know. And then I saw a report earlier, like one of the local news stations or whatever was interviewing like a neighbor. They said it's literally so dark in that neighborhood that Ring cameras don't pick up cars or people driving by. And your driveways are long enough that it is so dark. They have like lights. What do they call them? Like where you're not allowed to have like enough light or something like that, or too much light pollution or whatever. Like they have certain ordinances about light pollution. So fucking you go, okay, but don't you want like a street light somewhere or some shit? Like something like on the ground? I don't know. You don't drive off the fucking road or the path, whatever you guys live in. I don't know. It's weird. But then again, Arizona can be weird like that. We lived there for a long time. There's a lot of kind of like hinky neighborhoods, and there's a lot of fucking rich people in Arizona too, which is they've got their big ass secluded houses up on mountains and shit out in the middle of nowhere. Don't tell Greg what. Thinking of me, Beth? Tyler, what are you doing? Up in Canada, freezing your nuts off. It was 84 today or some shit here. Penisgate. Let's get into Penisgate. You guys ready? Penisgate. Let's pull up some pictures. So this is when I heard this story earlier. I was like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Penisgate. There's a whole bunch of articles on it. Tons of them. Everybody's all over this. Penisgate at the Olympics. Why injecting acid into your why inject acid into your penis? And what are the health risks? Let's go over that real quick. So ultimately, this is what came to mind. The sky bulge. I literally was thinking, why the fuck are you injecting shit in your balls? Maybe not your balls, but your dick. So Penisgate at the Olympics. Why inject acid into your penis? And what are the health risks? I don't think they're worried about the health risks. In the quest for Olympic gold, professional athletes endure hardships that might seem, this is from The Guardian, might seem unfathomable to most of us mere mortals. But do those lengths extend to ski jumpers injecting their penises with hyaluronic acid in order to fly further? So the goal is to make their dongs slightly wider, slightly thicker, in order to make their suits slightly different sized in the groinal area, which is supposed to, this is the rumor, supposed to make them float farther. So a couple centimeters in dong width makes you go a couple inches farther. That's what they're saying. So Bild has claimed that athletes have injected the acid into their penises to game the system when they are measured for their suits, which is tightly regulated to prevent any athlete having an aerodynamic advantage. While the result of that investigation is pending, other questions remain. Why would somebody do that, basically? Excuse me. So why does injecting that hyaluronic acid into a penis, what does it do? It's common filler in dicks. Like when dudes need dick filler, I guess. It's the same shit that chicks use in their lips. Hyaluronic acid. I don't know. We'd have to look that up. Somebody in the chats looked that shit up. Isn't that what Falk said? Yeah, exactly. Isn't that what penis pumps for? Couldn't you just hook that bitch up and it's all natural? I don't know. Maybe does it not last? I have no idea. I've never needed to use either. I've never had a business case necessity to use either. Injecting a penis with hyaluronic acid would make it bigger girth-wise, but you would need to inject a lot of it, says Chung, who was previously the leader of the Andrology Specialty Advisory Group for Urology Society of Australia and New Zealand. Jesus Christ. Hyaluronic acid is temporary in effect and needs to top up every 6 to 12 months. It's like going to the gas station. You need to put a little extra in the tank every now and again. So how does it affect the size? How does penis size affect ski jumping? This is what we need to know. Before the start of the season, ski jumpers have to have their suits made up based on the measurement of their body length, including crotch height, determined by an FIS-approved 3D body scanner in the presence of a doctor, stripped down to their underwear with the particular stipulations around posture. You probably have to stand a certain way and blah, 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 blah. The dimensions of that suit is strictly regulated because the total size of the suit can have a significant effect on the amount of lift you can generate. So this makes me think, there's dudes that do like base jumping and they've got the wingsuit kind of thing. If they put something on there like a dong bag thing, maybe it causes more lift because your dong's hanging out behind you, the dong suit, right? That might be what this is about. I think that is what this is about. They're creating a bat wing. You guys remember fucking, what the hell was that movie called with Ryan Reynolds? God damn it. Waiting, the bat wing. Everybody knows the bat wing. Fuck's sake. Go look it up if you don't know. I can't show that on here. No way. Enlarging the penis with hyaluronic acid could provide a benefit when the athlete is subject to the standardized body measurement process, as the dimensions recorded of their body would be greater than they may have been otherwise, which then allows them to be permitted to have a slightly larger ski suit made. Because you know what I mean? If you have ever worn a pair of jeans that you hadn't worn in like 3 years, you put those on, you're like, nope, those don't fit anywhere because my balls dropped a little bit more because, well, I'm 50 now. Yeah, you buy new jeans. That's kind of what that would be, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to rationalize this. So what are the risks? Chung warns injecting a penis with hyaluronic acid carries significant risks about the short and long term. I would think so. Poorly injected technique or incorrect dosage could cause penile pain, poor cosmesis, disfigurement, get a potato dick, deformity, infection, inflammation, sensory change, and sexual dysfunction. In rare instances, infection can spread to cause gangrene. Good God. Oh, is this shit that Harvey Weinstein was using to cause his dick to fall off? This may be that shit that caused his dick to fall off. And Beth, if you don't know about that, we have to have a conversation. Yeah, dude. So anyway, Tyler said he can't wear jeans. He wears just spandex, probably everywhere. Leggings, jeggings, the jean ones. Tyler, he wears kilts. I guarantee he's wearing some sort of spandex underneath. No matter what. Gotta show off that dong like Led Zeppelin. That's just retarded. No, nobody likes Led Zeppelin. So no dick shots. This is kind of what the rule of thumb is. But there's more. There's another story that I just saw after that. Winter Olympics. Why skiers have to have their penises microchipped. I think this is bullshit, but I think it would be appropriate. It's basically so that they aren't injecting themselves. No, I'm just kidding. They're saying they're implanting the suits with microchips so that they aren't altered, basically. But I thought that would be kind of funny if actually they did that. So one study, it said the Frontiers found that even an extra 2 centimeters in suit size circumference could reduce drag by 4% and lift by 5%, equivalent to an extra 5.6 meters in jump length. So for a short dude like me, if I can get an extra 2 centimeters suit size, I think that would be important, right? I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys fucking gray sweats only? Dude, whatever. Whatevs. Got to show off that dong. Wear kilts. Oh, we're caught up. Nice. So this is really a big, they're also saying it's like they don't really think it's a thing. It's just a story that's kind of caught, traction. Did anybody watch the opening ceremony? I did not. I missed it. It was on at like 2:00 here, and I think it was on like an hour and a half ago here. Like some of us work, like some of us Americans. It's because the rest of the world is watching doesn't mean they should be on our time fucking table. We're the one that pays all their bills anyway. Fuck them people. That's what I'm saying. God damn it. Oh, cheers. I'm used to Beth reminding me to do a cheers. Cheers, you guys. Crack open another cold one. I shitcock it. Oh, what the hell does that mean? Shitcock it. Is that tucking your dong in your butthole or something? What does that mean, Will? Shirt cock it. Oh, sorry, I took my glass. Shirt cock it always. What is that? I need a definition of that shit. Shirt cock. I haven't heard that terminology. And why don't they just get penile enlargement surgery? Is that a thing? I think it is. So I do know that penile enlargement surgery is generally from underneath the dong, like where the base of the dong down here meets. They cut down a bit and it actually drops where the sack is a little bit, and it makes your dick a little bit longer. That's basically the whole way they do that. Give son-in-law a lie detector test. Oh, yeah. Shirt cock like Winnie the Pooh. I don't know what that. Oh, where it's just like, I got you and tuck it. I got you. I follow now, like Winnie the Pooh. Give son-in-law. Trent says, give son-in-law a lie detector test. I agree, but are those things, are they good anymore? I mean, just fucking, I guess lie detector tests should change nowadays, right? With AI detection. If they can pick your ass up at like the mall using facial recognition, you would think they'd be able to do some fucking minority report shit to tell if you're actually telling the truth or not. Like, he's probably got some squinty shit with his eyes going on and is pursing his lips, or he's doing something weird. Like he's picking his nose. Like I'd fucking scratch my nose. You know, some weird kind of thing. Or his butthole squenching up or something like that. There's ways, stress tests, you know, they can pick up probably the most minute amount of sweat on your skin. All of those sorts of things could probably be detected using AI and like a fucking 8K camera. Use that versus just those, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't you do that? Minority report the shit out of that thing. That's the way I would do it. Fuck it. I'm down. Let's do it. Let's put him on the fucking on point. All right. Have you guys, I know I'm kind of burning through some stories, but just believe your lie. What's Tyler saying? Needs Blade Runner shit. Dude, there's so many things we could do nowadays. Technology, there's technology, of course, that we don't know about, right? Like the fucking special forces going down to the fuck they go, Venezuela, use direct energy weapons on those motherfuckers and made them like almost, or made them throw up and their eyes bleed and their fucking ears bleed and shit like that. Get the brother-in-law and shoot one of those things at him for a second. Be like, hey, let's put it on his big toe. Like, do you want this like going into your chest, your forehead? Tell us what you know. You're working tomorrow? I don't know, Tyler. You should, probably. Now, so Trent said all Savannah can cough up is 50K. Now, I don't think that's the case. The case is that you counter, because they said it was like millions in Bitcoin. As soon as the Bitcoin, if they were to exchange Bitcoin, you can do blockchain and try to analyze it, but they pull it out of the blockchain and they cache it. It's gone. Right. So if you're familiar with Bitcoin, I'm not super, but I know blockchain shit. We talk about it. We're researching it at work, and we've been researching it for a long time. But 50K, that's just to entice them, to kind of get them to start thinking, hey, maybe they're serious. Dude, if they just responded today on something, I don't even know if she's still alive, quite honestly. Right? Fuck. It's crazy. So she's got plenty more money than that. It's not the money issue, I don't think. And I'm sure she'd be willing to spend it. And then I was also thinking a lot of wealthy people have umbrella policies, and they have umbrella policies covers like your life, right? Like for like I get in a car accident and say my normal auto policies, like the max limit's like $1 million, and I've got an umbrella for like $10 million. That covers my liability. But within that, you also have something for like if you're abducted, kidnapping, hostage, ransom, things like that. They oftentimes have those types of policies built into those umbrella policies. So I was kind of thinking, I was wondering if there's something in there. If I'm sure Savannah Guthrie has one for herself because she's a high profile person. I don't know if it applies to mom or if maybe she's under mom. I don't know, but that may be something that could be leveraged if she has something like that. It's an interesting kind of coverage that you can get if you want to pay the premiums for it. Like our policies, like through our company, through the company I work for, I don't think it has those ones. Those are more like Lloyd's of London, Fireman's Fund, Chubb. They're like for high net worth people, generally speaking, unless you're traveling, and then you can get extra coverage on shit like that, insurance and shit like that, which is kind of weird. If you don't get paid more, then don't work. No, I wouldn't go to work. Is that what you're saying? I wouldn't go to work tomorrow if I'm fucking not getting paid. Fuck that. I'm salary. I work whenever they want me to. So you guys know how that goes. All right. I don't know if you guys saw this one, but this one popped up in my feed a little bit ago. And I was like, what in the actual fuck, Trump? And kind of, bad move. Wasn't expecting it. All right, let's watch this. All right, let's watch this. I don't even know what to say about this one. You hope he didn't watch it to the end, because the end is really what's going to get you. All right.
So when the vote stopped counting, and this has been noted in other countries as well, President Trump was significantly ahead. When reporting and counting resumed, there was a massive spike occurred that favored Joe Biden.
It's coming. What in the actual fuck? Your salary too. Did you see that? I'm not replaying it again. Did you see that? The fuck? Dude, Trump posted that to his Truth Social account. Okay. So I'm not bad move, Trump, but then I'm kind of like, what the fuck, bro? There is some funny in that. Play the full video. Trump was then the Lion King. That's the video I have. That's all I have is that portion of the video, dude. Trump was then the Lion King at the end. That's all I saw. That's what I saw. So if there's another video, send it to me. I'll post it out on the Bar is Open. What the fuck was that? I have no idea, dude. It was just something that was posted to it was like, holy shit. I think that was an accidental post as well, Will. Runaway said it was a Lion King video and Trump was the lion as the king of the jungle, and the libtards were the monkeys. Hakuna Matata, yeah. But it had Barack and fucking Michael Obama on it. So, right? God damn it, dude. It is funny. I'm not gonna lie, but it is a little that's pretty spicy, right? Like, we gotta say that. Could have put any other libtards out there too. Put anybody's faces on those. But he chose those two. I don't know that he even made that. But he posted it. They did pull that down. They did pull that post down. And I was like, holy fuck, shit. Of all the fucking things. People, I guess, I hadn't even had a chance to go really look it up. Video was funny. We still want arrest over the files. Yeah, fuck yeah. I just heard like kind of just looking through some shit that people are all sort of upset about it all over the internet. Oh my God, the internet. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. I mean, I did see out on TMZ some comedian guy. He's like a radio announcer or some shit like that. And he's a black dude. And he's like, it's not really that bad. It's kind of funny. Right. So, hey, to each their own. I'm fucking kind of like, I'm middle of the road on it, right? Like, dude, you don't need to post shit like that. But then again, whatevs, dude. Did you guys watch Squid Games this past year? I don't know. I know I talked about it. I watched Squid Games. I've seen all the seasons, and then I've even seen the like American live action ones. Well, if you're in North Korea, you're not allowed to watch those. Because in North Korea, they just straight up execute you regardless of your age for watching fucking Squid Games, dude. Could you imagine that? Like living anywhere. I mean, those people don't even know better. And they're just kids, and they're high school kids that they're fucking executing. North Korea publicly executing teenagers for watching Squid Games. Because it's a South Korean show, ultimately. That's where it came from. The regime in North Korea is punishing its citizens for watching TV and listening to music from outside the country. That place just needs to have a fucking bomb dropped on it, dude. All those people have like fucking tapeworms and fucking so many like bad diseases and shit. We should have fucking be dropping like they were doing in Iran. Just have Elon just start dropping fucking Starlinks in there on a regular basis. The regime in North Korea is punishing its citizens for watching TV and listening to music from outside the country with claims that people have been executed for watching the South Korean show Squid Games. Amnesty International says they've gathered testimony from people who have fled North Korea about what Kim Jong-un, God damn it, regime is doing, which describes execution sentences in labor camps and public humiliation for citizens who watch and listen to South Korean entertainment. Is that like K-pop? They're just listening to K-pop? I think so. Yeah, it is. Next paragraph. Those who managed to escape from North Korea have said that people listening to K-pop are watching popular South Korean dramas such as Crash Landing on You. I don't know what that is. Descendants of the Sun and Squid Games have been put to death. That's fucked. Excuse me. That's fucked. The escapees said that the regime was executing people for this, including school children. But wealthier citizens could escape serious punishment by paying bribes, with some selling their houses to afford bribe money. Who are they selling them to? You're rich. You're only so rich there, though, right? They let you be rich, I guess. And you're going to sell your house to whom? Right? Like, who are you going to fucking... That's fucked up. Escapees from North Korea also said that it's an open secret that people in country watched South Korean dramas, including those who were arresting and executing people for doing the same thing. Yeah, because they want to do it, but they don't want to get fucking... They're not going to say no to fucking their boss is telling them to go off the neighbors for it. That's how fucked that shit is. Yeah, be careful about that shit. Canada's kind of looking a little squishy about that. New Zealand, Australia, England, all you fuckers. They said workers watch it openly. Party officials watch it proudly. Security agents watch it secretly, and police watch it safely. Everyone knows everyone watches, including those who do the crackdowns. So yeah, there you go. Little authoritarian, little fucking communism for you. Get fucked. So what I think we should do, I don't know why we just haven't taken that. Why do we let a fucking communist dictator like that who murders his people over fucking Squid Games, bro? It's fucking... Let's get somebody on that, right? Like, don't you guys think it's been long enough? Like for the Kim Jong-uns, the uns, like fuckers. Like we just need to get rid of them. Like just fucking finish it. Send one of those missiles that just has like all the blades. Whatever those, do you remember what those blade ones were called? I can't remember what those blade ones were called. God damn it, what was that missile called? Like anyway, the fucking X-blade fucking missile thing. It just like strikes literally that person, cuts them into like 80 pieces. Let's send that. Simple enough. Simple enough. Get rid of them. Finish them off. Get rid of them. How hard is that? And then stop with the fucking pictures of the Korean fucking president, the North Korean fucking leader in the houses thing. You know this fucking thing where they have to dust their goddamn picture of the president every day. And then they have people that come in with white gloves and check it. And if they don't fucking have it cleaned, they get in trouble and they get fucking like lashings or some hellfire. It's not the hellfire. The one with the blades. Is that the one with the blades? Just trying to fucking think about it. We aren't gonna fuck with the UN regime since they are right next to China. What's it say? And I'm sure they are super predictable. Yeah, that's true. I still think we could. To send one out from like fucking don't we have those fucking satellite ones? I've seen it in movies where they just send like a lead fucking projectile just straight down. It's not, doesn't even look like a missile went off. Just like it's like a big fucking, I think I saw it on like there was a movie about that. It might have been like fucking G.I. Joe or something like that. But kind of the same thing. Right? Hypersonic, like one of those weapons. There's no actual blast. It just fucking it just hits and it looks like an earthquake. Can we make it just look like an earthquake that takes out his fucking whole palace? We've never had earthquakes there before, but we could start one. Why not just start an earthquake? Kim Jong-un wasn't in the files. Are you sure? Never know. He could have been. He's got his own files, bro. He's got his own islands. That is like a known fucking fact. That guy's a fucking weirdo. Next level fucking weirdo. Super Bowl LX. What's that even mean? 90? Something like that? 60? What Super Bowl are we on? I don't even know. What Super Bowl are we on? It just tells me LX. I don't know what that means. I should know my room. No, I can't think of it right now. Roman numerals. What is Roman numeral LX in normal numbers? 60. God damn it. I was right. I need to give myself better fucking more positive and response on that. God damn it. I knew it. Who are you guys going for? I'm going for the Pats. I'm a Patriots fan. Grew up a Patriots fan. Through the shitty years, because I'm 50. Keep that in mind. I was born in 1976. Went through a lot of shitty years. Kind of like what the Dallas Cowboys fans are going through now. The 25 or 30 years of they're going to be the greatest fucking team ever, right? The Buffalo Bills, so close, right? I understand it. Had the 20 years with Brady. Amazing. We took a few years off. Now we've got a 23-year-old Drake May who's pretty fucking good. I'm not saying he's great. I'm not comparing him to fucking Brady by any means. Right? Jonathan said, fuck you, Seahawks all day. You don't even have a football team. Rooting for Durr. Yeah. The Seahawks. Nah, fuck them. Have they done anything good this year? Like, really? Like, the cool thing about the fucking Pats is they came from fucking out of nowhere. That's a cool story about them. Durr, what season's he on? Like number 20 or something like that? How long's he been playing? I don't even know who he is. I don't really follow football that much. So I just know New England. And I know like Drake May. I don't, and I know Adam Vinatieri's, or not Adam, fucking, what's his name? Not Adam. Adam Vinatieri just went in the fucking Hall of Fame. I know that. Kicker. It's fucking great. Juan has the Vikings, dimwit. Stop it, womb. Nobody has the Vikings. When was the last time the Vikings did anything? Are the Vikings actually a football team anymore? Do they actually still play in the pro leagues, pro level? Or is that like a college team that gets called up every once in a while? It's like a scrimmage game. So those are the kind of things. See? Exactly. Vikings are a great team if you want your heart broken. There's 30. Yeah, see, he's old. He's aging out. Exactly. Compared to Drake May, that is. Drake May's got 7 years on him, age-wise. Durr has 7 years of experience, but is it that good? Where was he at last? I know he got dropped from some other team. Anyway, it's all good. So I'm going Patriots. That's just my team. It is what it is. Then, so the Bills, yeah, the Bills have had it rough. They go to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row. I think they did back in the fucking 80s or 90s, something like that, back in my youth. So Super Bowl 2026, Seahawks, New England Patriots. Seahawks are favored 230, 238 to Patriots, or negative 230 to 238 Patriots, plus 190 to 195. Over-under is 45.5. I'm going under on the 45.5. But mine, there's a 4.5 point spread on that. So the spread, it's got to be right. And that was as of, I pulled this off Grok, and it does like search for like 30 different links. And that was about 3:30, 4 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock this evening that I pulled that. And so 4.5 points, that's a touchdown, right? 2 field goals, a touchdown, kind of a big spread. Unless you guys think it's actually going to hit. I don't know. I'd go under the spread though. I wouldn't fucking match that. So money line, there you go. So experts are leaning heavy. Seahawks, 82% in the ESPN poll are predicting the score will be 25.5, whatever, to 19.2. So in favor of the Seahawks. Most common picks, Seahawks win often 27-17 or similar scores. My score, my bet, 24-21, back in my home team, New England. Who you guys got? We know you got, it's not because I'm French, asshole. It's because my whole family's from New Hampshire. My entire life. I was born in Portland, Maine. I am French, though. Born in Portland, Maine. Will, you went to a game with Juan about a month ago? Nice, dude. It's awesome. Greg likes the Pats as a vain attempt at making up for his height. No, I don't need that, dude. A height deficiency. Wait till you see this next video. I think there's a midget in it. Pretty sure. Keep saying Pats are Netanyahu's favorite team, and they need to combat the rise in anti-Semitism lately. Dude, that doesn't even make any sense, you weirdo. I'm just looking through the comments real quick. Patriots are Epstein's team? No. There's a lot about you. Are they? Were they? I don't know. Were they? I thought he was a Jets fan because he had all the properties in New York City, not in Boston, dude. I think he was a Jets fan or a Giants fan. Probably a Giants fan. He probably liked that little retarded kid, fucking Eli Manning, back in the day. Because you remember, Eli Manning was pretty fucking, he's kind of, I mean, he's got some shining moments, but even the years he beat New England, he still was kind of fucking retarded, right? Just a little touched. I think that's kind of what it was. Just kind of 28-24 Gatriots is what MC says. Nice. Sorry if I have to go off mic for a second. I've still got a cough. God dang it. All right. So who are you? Which halftime show are you guys going with? Are you going Bad Bunny, the gay time, the gaff time show, or are you going Kid Rock? You going over to the Turning Point, whatever the fuck it is, or are you going Puppy Bowl? I'm going Puppy Bowl. That's already voted. You can go out to like whatever the Animal Planet channel is. They've got like a roster on each side, and you can vote on which dogs you think is going to get the MVP and shit like that. It's pretty dope. Go use that. Go do that. Go watch the Puppy Bowl. Maybe tune into the Kid Rock. I don't really give a shit about the Kid Rock thing. Like, I don't give a shit. We normally like tune out for a little bit. We don't really watch it. I'll probably switch over to just see how gay Bad Bunny halftime show is, just to see it. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Beth said Puppy Bowl is at 2 p.m. Was that before? No, isn't the Puppy Bowl? I thought it was a halftime Puppy Bowl. I don't know. Oh, 50 Cent. I can't play it, but Angela McGuire shared the 50 Cent DoorDash commercial with me. Have you guys seen the DoorDash commercial? It's fucking hilarious. And I think it's the halftime, like it's one of their like Super Bowl commercials, and it's 50 Cent just pulling all this shit out of a bag. And it's just fucking talking shit about Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, or whatever the fuck whatever the fuck that retard's name is. Go check that out. It's on X. You can find it everywhere. It's pretty fucking fun. So Sluff said, I just hate watch the halftime show like Danwell. We go make food and shit. Since we're sick or we're coming around, Beth's still in the thick of it. We'll make like quarterly food because it's just going to be the two of us. I think we were going to have Peter and Angela over. We don't need them catching what we got. So we'll just have like probably do, I don't know. We've got some shit planned, but we had a whole bunch of cool shit planned, but now it's just going to end up being like finger foods, which is totally fine. But like some bagel bites. It's always a good one. Dude, and all shit that you can just do in an air fryer, right? Some cheese sticks. Cheese sticks are good for one of them. You do like bagel bites, cheese sticks, maybe some sliders. Just buy some pre-made sliders. HEB has all this shit. You can just go in there and get all this shit. And then something else for Q4, for the fourth quarter. 4Q. Do that. What do you guys normally eat? You guys going to any parties, or you fucking just hanging out at home? Sundays, see, that's my problem with Sundays. We don't take Monday off. Right. Well, Beth takes every day off, but I don't take Monday off. So, you know, you can't fucking, I'm not staying up until midnight. Fucking, well, I'll probably be up late, but not just hanging out and drinking and all that. Not going partying anymore. I'm fucking almost 50 years old. Shit changes. Back hurts. Fucking knees hurt. Just kidding. I was gonna get some garlic bread meatball thingy, but not sure. That's what Beth said. We're not doing that. Beth's not making anything. I'll just tell you that right now. She's downstairs in like the throes of pain and sorrow and suffering. It's kind of funny. Falk said, my in-laws invited me over, so that's my plan. Hell yeah, that's great. Crock pot meals. That's also a good thing. You know those little mini meatballs you can buy? You throw like jelly in there and you throw some other shit in there and you just put them in a crock pot. Get a toothpick and you just walk by and you eat like 80 of them. Those are always awesome. She said she didn't. Fox said, I don't party anymore and I'm 35. Yeah, well. Once your kids are all grown up, you'll get back into it. Don't worry. I know. Once your kids grow up, you'll get back into it. It's fine. It's all good. All right, let's get into a couple more stories here. This one, this is just a fun one. We'll do this one, and then we'll do the one that's probably going to piss me off. Some people might disagree with the other one, but this one's just this is another one where a dude just gets kicked off a plane. Dude gets kicked off a plane. Another drunk passenger. So this dude just gets naked on the plane. Incident occurred last Thursday on high airplasia. So he just drops Stroud. Starts trying to open the fucking door. So they tack him. Agitated began to storm up and down the aisle at the aircraft per viral press. The man reportedly began to tear off its clothes and allegedly demanded to be let off the plane. One eyewitness, Pia Porn, that's a person's name, described it as a thrilling incident. Really? And then they got him on the ground and they tackled the shit out of him. Okay, so we know all the... If you're in Thailand or Vietnam or anything like that, I don't think you do this shit. If you're white, number one. But if you're anybody really, right? Because they have like strict social rules over there about doing shit like that. Like if you were in fucking, what's that? Like, anyway, I can't, where do they cane people? Like they just increase the, like if you're doing any sort of like online theft, you're getting caned like 12 times. Singapore, right? Like if you're there, you're just fucking, they're just going to murder you, right? And they're going to make sure everybody sees it. Maybe not murder you, but they're going to fucking beat the shit out of you. Thailand, if you get caught with like a little bit of weed, you're like, it's a death sentence. So why would you get hammered, go on a plane, start fucking off, and knowing like the rules there? You know, people are fucking crazy. Legendary, what Hunter said. Yeah, that's exactly right. Don't try that shit in Singapore. They'll fucking just take you off and beat the shit out of you in the tarmac. He's got a fucking long cane. Just whack. Good God. Remember that kid that fucking ate a piece of gum and stuck it to the ground or some shit like that? Poor kid. Or he spray painted something. That's what it was. He spray painted some shit. Got fucking caned. That was like 20 years ago. That would be a fucking follow-up story, right? Where's the kid that got caned 20 years ago in Singapore? Wonder what he's doing with his life. He's probably in Seattle sleeping on the fucking ground right now. Addicted to fucking heroin or some shit. Fentanyl. Poor kid never had a chance. Fuck if I know. Was only there once. Badass airport. Yeah. No, my uncle lived in Singapore for like 20 years. He worked there. Him and his family. They loved it. It was absolutely amazing. But then again, like, you follow the rules when you live there. It's an island of like, I think it's like 12 by 13 miles long, big or whatever. It's not like big. So there's not a lot of places you can go to not get in trouble. Right? So I think I would do that. I don't think I could do that. Because you can't smoke. You can't, like, there's not a lot you can do. Right? You're going to be stuck on that fucking. They did have a housekeeper that lived with them. Evidently, she was nice. All right. This is the video. If you, I don't give a shit. If you're sensitive, tough shit. Tough it out. But this one is a U.S. Marshal kicked a dog, and the world is going to burn down now. So not over the dude being detained, because fuck that guy. That guy, the Marshal, the U.S. Marshal show up to this house to do their job, right? Understand that. U.S. Marshals have to do their job. They have a hard job to do. But what happens is they break the door down. This little dog comes out. Dog's yapping and yapping and yapping. Okay. They've got their big ass dog there. And he doesn't look like, he's not a German Shepherd or something like that. And you guys tell me what you think. But they're picking his dog up because that dog's kind of running around in circles because that's what little shitty dogs do. Well, one Marshal boots this dog, and then the dog continues to run around. Another Marshal kicks the shit out of this dog, right? And that's, I have a problem with like anybody fucking with animals. Like, I don't give a shit. I mean, I understand if it's a big ass dog, but this is a little like fucking little dog. Not gonna, you've got combat boots on, you've got fucking baggy pants. You're not gonna get fucking hurt. They were worried about it hurting their dog. Like, your dog's a fucking trained dog, or not. Or, right? I don't know. What the fuck is the answer? Let's watch this and let's decide. How about that? Do. That's number one. See?
What you see there is a federal officer kicking my dog. His name is Yoshi. He's a miniature schnauzer. The federal officers knocked the door down and broke the door panel, which forced entry. And that's when my dog came running out and ran around the federal officers. He was at no harm. They literally kicked him for no reason.
So, I knew somebody was going to say that. They told her to get the dog several times. That's a bullshit answer. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That little dog, if you're that big of a fucking bitch cunt, to fuck with a little ass dog like that, fuck you. You're just a pussy. That's it, period. You can't handle a fucking 4-pound schnauzer, you're a bitch. I have a serious thing with people who hurt dogs. That's hurting a dog. Did you see how big that other dog was? If they couldn't control, one way to fix that is they already had the dude down in the back, right? Their dog right there. Yeah, that little dog, he had his dog picked up. Take your fucking dog to the car and put him up. Easy enough. Simple. That dog, that little ass dog, fuck him. See, this is the problem. This is where we might disagree on a lot of this shit. Because this is a simple thing not to fucking do, right? You don't need to do this because what you do is you say, we're doing something we are telling you to do. Marshals need to go fucking arrest bad people, and the fucking Border Patrol and everybody else need to go do this shit. And then you kick a fucking dog. You stupid fuckers. It's the simplest thing not to do. Fucking retards. Right? She sicked the dog on them for views. She's the asshole. That's fucking retarded. She didn't sick the dog. That dog's just a fucking little dog. That's retarded. You sicked a schnauzer. No, hang on a second. So that's my view on it. I don't give a shit. That's my view, right? You don't kick a fucking little ass dog. So those fucking marshals are retarded. And they're just like, I can't handle a fucking little dog. Go put your fucking big ass dog. That dog's just going to run around and bark. Fuck them. Oh, okay. So this chick here. All right. So we need to get it right here. I think this is a midget, by the way. I was looking at the proportions. Let's blow this up a little bit. I was looking at the proportions. I think this is a little person. So that could have been... Could that have been an assistance dog? Maybe that was her, maybe help get shit out of the top shelf. You don't know. You don't know. Just saying. I think she's a dwarf, though. Is it a dwarf or is it a midget? Better be lucky they didn't mag dump Fido. No, I know. I know. See, that's the thing. So... You know, but you're going to kick a fucking schnauzer because you're a little pussy. You can't handle a fucking schnauzer. That's just the gayest thing ever. And I don't give, go arrest the guy. Fucking, that's fine. Beat the shit out of him. Kick a dog, you're a fucking pussy. Period. That's it. That's all that matters. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. Fuck with dogs. Fuck with dogs. Same thing. Don't fuck with dogs. Don't fuck with cats. Don't fuck with old ladies that are 84 and fucking, certain things you just don't fuck with. Dogs, cats, and old people. Is she from Whoville? She fucking could have been, right? I don't know. All right. Let's do some feel goods. You know what we're going to do? We're going to play a couple videos. And we're going to talk animals. So these are all, hey, Slav, these are all ones you can shoot. Here you go. Here's some cats for you. This crazy attack cat.
Is the cactus your best friend?
This is Beth's feel good, by the way. I didn't say don't fuck old ladies, Womb. Womb said don't fuck with old ladies. I thought we don't kink shame. No, we don't. I didn't say don't fuck them. I said don't fuck with them. Right? It's like how you're fucking with them. Right? Like don't abduct them, basically. Like don't do that. That's bad news. So not kink shaming, just saying. It's gonna be Slow's cat. Yeah, exactly. All right. Dogs. So this one's I saw this one earlier. I don't like this guy. And Beth doesn't like this guy either because he was talking some shit earlier, but he's got some good videos. So
Dogs were good again this week. Here are my top 5. At number 5, we have a very sleepy lab.
you gotta love a sleepy dog. This is how I felt all fucking week at work. I've been working from home. But I feel like, been in that fucking fever dream world. It was me Wednesday night.
At number 4, we have Digit. She has a ramp to get onto the couch, and her human
right
forgot to put it back after cleaning.
Gilfs are great. I agree. Bosco, what's up?
At number 3, we have a tie between Kaiser, who was literally made for the snow.
That's just a pretty pic. That's just cool. That's what he's for, right?
And Bean, who was very much not.
Oh no, he's stuck.
Worked his way out of that.
I'm sorry about this next one. At number 2, we have a reunion between a man and his German Shepherd who have been apart for 3 years. In the time he was gone, the dog lost his vision.
This is sweet. So for those the audio, this dog lost his vision 3 years ago, and the owner hadn't seen him in 3 years and whistled, and he knew he was there at the airport. The dog's super excited. This is awesome.
Before we get to our number 1 dog of the week, a reminder that we're partnered with The Farmer's Dog and can get you 60% off your dog's first order through the link in our bio. I started my dog and our CEO Javier on The Farmer's Dog
exactly.
The day we made his adoption official. He is obsessed and he always makes sure to save some in his beard for later. Fresh food is not something we promote just to promote it. We really believe it's the highest quality diet out there. If you've been wanting to try The Farmer's Dog for your dog, or Javi and I just convinced you to, head to the link in our bio for 60% off. My number 1 dog of the week is Zephyr. He is a professionally trained bed bug detector. He performs routine inspections at apartment buildings, libraries, hotels, and senior care facilities, or when someone moves to a new place and they just want peace of mind. It's a perfect job for him because we're pretty sure nobody has ever been this excited to find bugs.
I didn't even know you need to go to the libraries to find bed bugs. Very excited.
You gotta sit. Yes.
I didn't know you go to libraries to find bed bugs. They get in the books, like, because people bring them home, I guess, right? And then they sit on the floor, they do some shit like, right? Gross. But nonetheless, it happens, like in the PJs or something. I don't know. I guess you can have it anywhere, I guess. God damn. Like, I wouldn't want to check out, like, Harry Potter or something like that. Fucking have, like, bring it home with bed bugs. Good fucking Lord. And I didn't even get a dog, Hunter. You can always get a dog. There's always rescues everywhere, man. Let's find a cool dog. That fucking little Yorkshire Terrier. See, once you get the dog, then your perspective on you kick my fucking dog and I'm going to ruin your goddamn day is going to kick in. So that's how I feel about it, right? And I've also got like a little mini Mickey. He's a little aggressive. If like people come over, he's barking and fucking snarling. But he's a sweet dog. He's just fucking always been a dick. And you keep in mind, this is his house, not your house, right? Get fucked. Get fucked, stay fucked. All right. That's what I got, guys. That's about the amount of energy I've had for tonight. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. I saw Bosco did just pop in here. Nice to have you, buddy. Everybody, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday. You know, Super Bowl Sunday. It's a lot of drinking and driving and shit. So just be careful. Don't do that. That's bad news, Bears. We don't want to find out like one of you guys isn't around anymore. So be smart about it. Get an Uber. Do whatever. Just fucking grab a shit ton of beer and some pizza bagel bites and eat that shit at home. You get like a box, like 50 of those things. Last you all day. See, in a bottle of fucking ranch. It'll be great. Guys, I love you so much. Cheers. Catch you next Wednesday. Go Patriots. Good luck, Seattle fans. We'll see what happens. I'm going 24-21 Pats. Check you next time. See you guys.
Settle in, leave the world behind. Grab a drink, throttle down, let your soul unwind. Welcome to the bar is open where we're all friends. Everybody's a clown, but good times never end. Beth and Greg are here.